一个平平常常的日子。细蒙蒙的雨丝夹着一星半叠的雪花，正风风凛凛地向大地飘洒着。司令一快到静止，雪当然再不会从流，往往还没等落地，就已经消失得无踪无影了。黄土高原严寒而漫长的冬天，看来就要过去，但那真正温暖的春天还远远的没有到来。
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. It's really quiet. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, Director Tian. I think Director Zhang's looking for you.
Well, enjoy yourself. Hey, what's up with you? It's too noisy over there. I didn't hear you.
You're having a good time, are you? Good food? Good times?
I thought you'd gone. Have you eaten? I'll get some for you.
No need. I'm not in the mood.
What? You had another fight with your wife?
Fujun, it seems that, like, after getting back from your training course, you've changed a lot. I don't even recognize you anymore.
How did I change, huh? If I had wanted them to change, I'd go to Guosheng's hometown and learn a bit of Sichuan opera. Face changing. Now that's a change.
Stop talking nonsense. Come on, hurry up and finish what you're eating. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Right. But have some tea first. Shikwan gave it to me a minute ago. His Lungqing tea. It's pretty good. Try it, right?
No, thanks. Drink it yourself. So, Feng Shikuan bought you off with a couple of cups of tea? Huh? And now you won't even speak your mind?
How have I been bought off by you?
Fujun, I went to Houzhetou commune a few days ago. I'm not sure how much longer the people there can carry on. But look at what we're doing. Cleaning the streets, putting up slogans, giving away clothes and flour. Who do you think we're kidding? Sneaking around and lying to people? Do you think Gao Lao really wants to see this transparent facade?
But it's the country committee's decision. There's nothing I can do about it.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Aren't you a committee member? It would be totally different if you voted no. If you vote no, that's two of us, plus Deng Yu and his family to you. If you vote no, he wouldn't contradict you for sure. And then, Feng Shikuan proposals might actually get rejected.
You don't know Deng Yu. He's very strong-minded. On this vote, there's no way he'll change his position because of me.
Then what about your position? And where are your principles? Fujun, to be honest, I don't want to bring up the thing with you and Feng Shikuan, but I don't believe it really cut you that deeply. What about your strength of character? You couldn't have lost your sense of perspective, surely.
You've missed one point. We're not the same anymore. I'm no longer a deputy director. That title's gone. I've been exiled to the countryside for training, this time since Gao Lao. It's just a job handed down to me.
You mean that? you'll only do what you're told. And nothing else?
I haven't decided yet. I'm not totally sure. But if being forthright doesn't work, there's no point in wasting your breath. Still plenty of options available to us, and many ways to skin a cat.
I'm still not sure what your point is.
This morning I suggested to grow along that when Gao Lao comes to dinner, he won't want anything too fancy, and we need to put together some local snacks.
Right, you did. But he didn't agree.
We just went to the kitchen just now and told them to prepare some of our local snacks.
I kind of see what you mean. But Fujun, tomorrow morning, the old veterans will be arriving in town, and they'll want to start bribing them. What should we do?
Wait and see.
Wait and see?
Welcome, everybody. Nice to meet you. I'm...
Just come to see what I can do to help you. I'll just sit over here.
I'm Ma Guoxiong, Deputy Director of Yuanxi County Committee. And this gentleman is the Committee Director from Huangyuan Region, Comrade Feng Shikang. And this is Committee Member Tian Fujun. My friends, you are all great revolutionaries and soldiers. Today, we invite you here to tell you some good news. In a few days, the state official, Gao Lao, he's from Gaojiayuan Commune in our county. You know him, don't you?
Huh. We know him far better than you could. He saved my life. He's my guardian angel.
No need to see my face. Take off my pants. Show him my butt. He'd know exactly who I am.
He's got a scar on his butt. The enemy jabbed him with a bayonet.
Oh, so you must be Mr. Shu from Hozito Commune, and you are Mr. Li.
No, the wrong way round. I am Li Mentang, and he is Shuai.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Shu, Mr. Li. All right. Hey, attention please. Now, let's welcome Director Feng to say a few words. Welcome.
Okay. My dear comrades, you are all veterans of the Red Army, heroes of the Revolution, national treasures. It is only because of your blood and sacrifice that we were victorious and have the life we enjoy today. The party and the people will never forget your sacrifice. Mr. Gao is a senior official now, but you know he often thinks of the place where he fought and lived, and misses the Red Army guerrillas who fought alongside him. And this time, Mr. Gao has come especially to see you.
Director Feng is right. So, the county committee has arranged everything for your stay for the next few days.
Director Ma will be taking care of everything on behalf of the committee. If you have any advice or if you need anything, you can go to Director Ma. Of course, you can also come to me directly. As long as it's within the ability of the committee, we'll do what we can for you. How does that sound? All right. So, please, Director Ma will now get into some of the details for you. I have something I need to attend to, so I have to go. I wish you eat well, drink well, and enjoy reminiscing with Mr. Gao. Okay.
Director Feng.
Okay. See you.
Fujun, come and sit here. Come on.
I'm fine. I'll sit
here. Just now, the director was quite right. You were the driving force behind the revolution, and you are our elders. We should try to take good care of you and treat you well. So, we've invited a tailor for you. And everyone here will get a new outfit.
Not bad. Well, that's so
Excuse me, Director Ma.
Mr. Shu. Just call me Guo Xiang.
Director Ma, I was wondering, can we keep the cloth and not have these outfits made?
Right.
But Mr. Shu,
Take it home.
if you take it back, you'll have to make the clothes anyway. This tailor is the best in the county, and you don't have to spend a penny.
I'm old. I can wear anything. Can I take the cloth back? I can make a pair of pants for my daughter. She's grown up, but she doesn't even have a dress. How can she go out?
Oh, that's a great idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's do that.
Director Ma, it's like this. If you just give us the material, we'll take it back and make whatever we like and give it to whomever we like. How about that?
Right, with bad breaks
That's what the problem is. I have a new outfit made for me.
Hey, calm down, please. Everybody, calm down, please. Hear me out. Having new clothes is part of your benefits. We can't just change it now.
Actually, I don't think they're asking too much. Not a big deal. And as Deputy Director, you can make a decision.
Okay. Okay. Fine. I understand your requests. I'll report back to Director Feng later. But I can promise you now that apart from having new clothes, we'll also give you some cloth to take back home. For the next few days, you'll all stay in the county guest house and eat in the hotel canteen. You can have white steam buns and fresh dishes every day.
Huh?
Yes.
We can stay here.
Is it very good?
What's something else that? We can stay here. We can have a big meal.
What you mean is, you won't eat either. You want to take the buns back with you, huh?
Yeah, take it back. That's right.
Comrade Tian has a point. My whole family is starving. What good will it do to fill my own belly?
What was your original plan?
After meeting with Mr. Gao, whoever behaves well will get a bag of white flour.
I'm afraid it won't work. Whether they put on a good show is not up to us. Anyway, none of them will feel at ease.
Right. In that case, it could cause more trouble.
As far as I'm concerned, we should give each of them a bag of flour. Then they will be at ease and won't cause any problems when talking to Mr. Gao.
A bag of flour each?
Come on, it's only a few people.
Hey, it's like this. County leaders have already foreseen this situation. As long as you talk positively with Mr. Gao and describe how successful the agriculture is in our county, then when each of you leave, we're going to give everybody a bag of flour to take home.
So Director Ma, do you mean that if we don't say everything's fine, we don't get the flour?
What do you mean by that?
No, it's okay. Just tell me if that's what you meant, huh?
Mr. Lee, I wouldn't say that. I would say, because things are going well, we have flour to eat. If things were bad and the county's suffering, how then could we give you flour?
What if Mr. Gao isn't coming? Do we still get the flour?
Exactly.
Yeah, would we?
Sure. Everybody will get some.
No. Everybody attends the meeting.
Mr. Gao, this is Deputy Director of Huangyuan Region, Comrade Feng Shuquan.
Mr. Gao, glad to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Hello. And these gentlemen are Deputy Directors of the committee.
Oh.
Mr. Gao.
Mr. Gao.
And you're Fujin.
Hello.
You haven't changed. I still remember you.
And you look great, just the same as before.
Like before? That's all gone. I'm old. You are in the prime of your life.
Mr. Gao, come in and have a rest.
Oh, please.
Sure.
Mr. Gao, please. After you.
Oh. Who asked you to prepare such an extravagant meal? I've said it before, in Huangyan, a simpler is better. Why bother with all this?
Oh, it's all our fault. Director Feng and the other leaders didn't know.
Tell the kitchen to stop cooking and take all this away. Let's just have something simple instead.
Simple?
The kitchen has also prepared some local, authentic snacks. How about we remove all this and have those instead? Waiter, please.
That's just right. I still eat this simple kind of food at home. It tastes good and saves money. You really can't keep dining so extravagantly in the future. Life is hard for the farmers right now. Guys, how can you sleep at night after being so decadent?
Mr. Gao, in the future, we will most certainly work to right these wrongs. Thanks for your criticism. Oh no, I mean, for enlightening us so much.
Oh, right. All those fancy dishes we had taken away. What do you think we should do with them?
Since they're already cooked, we shouldn't waste them. How about this? We send it over to your old war bodies to have.
That's a great idea, Fujin. Let's do that. I will pay for all of that food. It is my pleasure to buy them dinner. Come on,
Mr. Gao,
come on.
Mr. Li, I visited Hozuto Commune a couple of days ago. No one seems to have enough food at home. Life is really hard.
You call that tough? You haven't seen what's going on in Chengao village. 5 people in the family. Only 1 pair of pants between them. Whoever goes outside, wear them. That's really hard.
Mr. Li, I've heard that you're a man who's not afraid to speak the truth. When you see Mr. Gao, do you think you dare tell him what's really happening here?
Of course I dare. I have nothing to be afraid of. I've been to the war. I've dared only to come back again. I'll tell him whatever he wants to know. Huh? I've never told a lie in my life.
You're a man of integrity.
Hey, Mr. Li. Welcome. Nice to see you. Mr. Shu. The meeting room's inside. Everyone in it.
Sure.
Come on,
Director Tan,
let's go inside.
Director Feng has called for you to discuss Mr. Gao's schedule for tomorrow.
Tell Director Feng the meeting is about to begin. I'll go over later.
Director Feng says it's more than enough for Mr. Ma and Mr. Zhang to be there.
Understood. Hey, Yoja.
Yeah?
You spoke to Mr. Li, right?
Was just asking. But Mr. Li said that he doesn't intend to hide anything. Whatever Mr. Gao asks, he will tell the truth.
Later, when the meeting starts, keep an eye on it. Let them talk if they can, but don't force it.
Okay.
Good.
How are you? How's your health, my old friend?
Good. I'm fine. You hear that? I'm as solid as a rock.
Hey, that's great. Mr. Gao, all of our guests, take a seat. Sit down, catch up, all right?
Right. Yes.
Come on, take a
Everyone
seat.
take a seat.
Take your time,
all right?
Please, sit.
Let's sit down.
Please.
Let's sit down. Take a seat. Take a seat. Here. Well, it hasn't been an easy road, has it? When that enemy's bullet passed through your chest, and you were in a coma for 3 days and 2 nights I thought that you wouldn't make it.
That's right. That's right. I remember that when I got wounded, you carried me for more than 10 miles. I told you I was done for, and I begged you to put me down, or else both of us would die. But you just wouldn't give up. At first you could carry me on foot. Then you got too tired, you crawled. Watching you crawling, covered in blood, I was just so...
We fought together in the same trenches. How could I leave you? If I got hurt, you would abandon me and leave me to die. Look at us now. We all made it through the war. It's not been easy to make it this far. I remember that once we were besieged on the mountain. Our only food source was poplar leaves. We drank cold water to ease the bitterness. We got so hungry in the end that we stripped the trees of their leaves and even started eating the bark. Even then, 4 of our comrades starved to death.
Yes. That was the time Xiao Shuang's starved to death.
It's hard to believe. We made it through. We've been so lucky. All right. Let's talk about something else. Why don't you tell me, how have your lives been in recent days? Mansung, say something. How is everything with your family?
Good. My family's fine.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Oh, they're fine. How about the rest of you? How is life treating you? Good.
Scenes of the reunion kept playing over in Zhang Youzhi's mind. Confused and frustrated, he felt helpless to intervene. He didn't want to lie to anyone, but there seemed to be no other solution. With no hope in sight, he wished someone would come to his aid.
Mr. Gao, Mr. Li, and all the veterans were virtually inconsolable, all sobbing together.
They haven't seen each other for over 40 years.
Mr. Li said he didn't forget to tell him the truth. He also said that he knows that it's you that helped them secure the cloth and flour in the meeting that day. But he didn't lie for those things. He'd walk away from all that. He just saw Mr. Gao was getting old. Not as strong as he used to be. He was worried how he would take it.
It's harder for these old guys to lie than it is to tell the truth. It's an impossible situation.
Tomorrow, Mr. Gao is going to visit Shi Jie and Liu Cha. The entire schedule has been very carefully arranged. If Mr. Gao really wants to know the reality of life in the countryside, it might be a wasted trip.
The plan is, I'll be in the same car as Gao Lao.
Fu Jun, have you got something up your sleeve?
No, I've got nothing in mind. My plan is to do whatever Gao Lao asks me to do.
Fujing.
Yes?
You have been working at the grassroots for many years now. So tell me, what do you think about the countryside and the farmers' lives? Don't do a presentation for me, skirting around the issues. The simpler the better. No official rhetoric. I've had enough of all that. I don't need to hear it again.
Poverty.
What do you mean?
The countryside's poor. Farmers are poor. Their lives are poor. In one word, poverty.
Surely, that's a bit too simple. Can't you be more specific, huh?
It's hard to say.
Are you worried about telling me the truth?
Galal. I said they are poor. Is that not true enough for you?
I've talked to so many officials in Yunxi County. That's the first time I've heard the word poor.
Galal. Just up ahead is Shangshu village. It's not on the schedule. Do you want to drop in and have a look?
Ah, good. Let's stop in Shangshu village.
Director Ma, don't worry. This isn't my first time dealing with these kinds of inspections. Everything will be fine.
Let me be honest with you. Recently, I've barely been able to sleep. I'm terrified of something happening. If Mr. Gao did report something bad to the central government, forget us. All the regional leaders would be in hot water.
Tian Futong has arranged everything down to the last detail. He's been doing very well. Besides, Director Tian is his younger brother. He wouldn't do anything to get his brother in trouble, right?
Fujin, you once had dinner in my house. Can you still remember that?
Of course I do. I remember we ate noodles from our hometown. I ate 2 bowls. You thought I still hadn't eaten enough, so you gave me a 3rd bowl. I was really embarrassed.
So you didn't forget. That's great. Fujin, you still owe me 3 bowls of noodles. How do you want to pay me back? Oh yes, if I remember right, isn't Shunshui village your hometown?
Gallo, you have a good memory, right? There's another thing you may need to know. The secretary of Sangshui village is my brother, Futang.
No problem. So what do you want to show me?
I guess they'll all be standing at the entrance of the village, preparing to welcome you.
Fujin, do you think that's what I want to see?
I guess you want to see some villagers that aren't expecting you.
Then why don't you take me to some?
Galal, the schedule and route has been decided by the regional and county committees. No one can change them. For instance, if it suddenly occurs to you you wanted to go to Li Mangchang's or Shi Erhe's house, I couldn't agree, because I just can't break the rules of the committee.
So I order you to take me to Mansung and R.E.'s home. That's Chenggu village.
Galal, I can't take you to Shanggol village. My mission is to accompany you on your visit, not to lead you to places. So if you really want to go there, I can only accompany you, not take you there.
Got it. In that case, just accompany me. Oh, right. What do you think? We can get rid of the cars in front and behind?
Galal, just before we go to Shangshu village, there's a fork in the road. We could suddenly turn right and go straight to Shangshu village. Does that sound okay?
Great! Did you hear that, Leo?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Hey, when will they come hit it hard? Do your best for me.
Okay, right. Hey, look, come on. Start up. Come on.
Get ready. Go.
Come on.
Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
to Shangshui village for this visit.
Hey, where's Mr. Gao?
A car just went off that way a second ago.
Hey.
Quickly!
Huh? Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Xiaoan ran in the direction the car had taken. He knew exactly where Tian Fujin was going, even though he had no idea who else was in the car. This was the connection between him and Tian Fujin. They are the same kind of person. They are concerned about the village in the same way and want to make the farmers' lives better. And of course, they are also the only ones who dare to speak the truth.
Fujin, that was pretty sneaky of you.
The credit goes to you. If you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't dare suggest it. Kidnapping a national official, I'd end up in prison.
Ah, you.
Shao, get in.
Okay.
Galo, this is the first team leader of Shangshui village. Sun Xiaoan. He is a talented and capable, a very good friend.
And you say you didn't plan this? Then why is this young man waiting here for us?
Excuse me, sir. I saw your car drive away from the village, and I just couldn't wait any longer. I have to expose the truth behind these lies. They knew you were coming. So the cadres in the village knew that you would visit the villagers for sure. So they asked me and my wife to move into the best house in the village, but that's not my home. And they told the Women's Federation director to pretend to be my mother. Everyone knows my mum died years ago. Then they gave us a kilo of white flour so we could make noodles for you and show you that our life is good and that every family has flour to eat. But the truth is that we're suffering in hunger every day.
So, what else have they got to store for me? Tell me all about it.
Sure. They also told Sugar Deer and Jar Village to bring all of their livestock over to our barn, so you'd think we have a lot of animals. It's all lies!
I heard they even borrowed pigs from the other villages, so each house could have a pig in its yard.
Right.
The secretary of Shangshui village is my brother, Tiang Futang.
That's not the point. Even if it was your brother, someone else would do it. Officials pressure their subordinates, and they suck up in return to gain more political capital and to work desperately to make themselves look good, but forget the plight of the ordinary man. It's been decades, and the culture of deceit has changed. Just as a great leap forward in the 1950s, we wanted to surpass the British and the Americans in grain output. But what happened? Even now, we can't seriously challenge those ideas. From top to bottom, north to south, the whole country is busy lying to itself. Will we ever really be rid of it?
Xiaoan! What's up? Are you alright?
It's my first time in a car. I feel awful.
Pull yourself
Listen,
together.
you keep going. Draw them away.
Sir, then when should I pick you up?
Don't worry about me. Take them on the trip around the county.
Golo, that was a really cunning move.
Just an old trick of mine in wartime. During the war, I played the same tricks on the enemy. Now I'm playing them on my own people. Fujin, I just want to sit on this piece of land and cry.
Hey, Where's the team leader for the village?
Who are you?
I'm Sun Shaoan from Shuangshui village.
Oh, Mr. Sun. Hey, Mr. Li. Sun Shaoan is here.
Huh? Mr. Sun?
Wait.
Welcome.
Mr. Sun.
Wait.
I'm the...
This is the team leader of Qianguo village.
Oh, you're the team leader here?
Yeah, right. I'm Li Lao-san.
Oh, this is Mr. Gao from Beijing. He's come to see Li Mankang and Shu He. Can you take us to him?
Sure. Manchang's house is closest. So we'll go to see him first, okay?
Sure. It's all the same anyway.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Please. You must have a long journey getting here.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. Not bad. Here we are. This way. Mr. Gao, after you. Careful, careful. Be careful, please, Mr. Gao.
Oh!
This is Mr. Li's daughter-in-law. This is Mr. Gao from Beijing, Manchang's old friend and war buddy.
Hello, Mr. Gao. My dad heard you were coming a few days ago. He's barely been able to sleep. He's been so excited. Oh, yeah. Didn't he see you in the county town?
Oh, that's right. We met in town already. Today, I just wanted to pay a special visit to your home.
Mr. Gao, such a high official, and you haven't forgotten us. Come on, take a seat, please. Take a seat, take a seat. Have a rest.
Thanks, right? And who is lying in bed?
This is my daughter, 17 years old. Darling, say hello to Mr. Gao.
Hello, Mr. Gao.
Hello. Oh, so the girl is sick?
No. She's so young. She's just fine.
Then why is she lying in bed?
Oh, she's just shy when meeting strangers. She hides in bed.
Strangers?
Mr. Gao, you may not believe it, but she is 17 years old. And her clothes are all worn away. She has nothing to wear. So when people come to visit, she has to cover herself with a sheet. In our village, girls of her age are all like this. They can't go outside. That's the reality of it.
Well then, take this for your daughter.
But...
no, thank you.
We weren't able to bring anything else with us. Just take it and make a dress for it, so at least she can go outside. Huh?
Thank you.
Gala, let's go out and give her some privacy.
Sure.
Thanks.
Fujin, you know what? I actually came here during the war. Nothing has really
Mr. Gao!
changed.
Come on, kneel down and kowtow.
Stand up. Please get up.
Mr. Gao, please listen. Children, this is the man that saved your grandfather's life. Without Mr. Gao, your grandfather would have died years ago. Mr. Gao, when I joined this family, my father-in-law spoke to me. He said that should a member of this family ever make something of themselves, they should do their best to repay this debt of gratitude. Children, look up and remember this man. He's our family's savior. Even if you can't repay Mr. Gao yourselves, your children should repay his. You hear that? Kowtow!
First, I want to say that Mr. Gao's visit has impressed us deeply and taught us a great deal. In Yuan County, Many aspects of our work have not been up to scratch. Many villages are still short of food and clothing, and are still very poor. So we should face reality and seek out problems. Criticize the Gang of Four. We must persevere in developing grain production above all else. We must change the face of the countryside in 3 years and double grain and output. All right. I'll finish my speech here. And now, let's give the floor to Mr. Gao. Welcome.
Comrades, I must tell you that this trip to Yangshi has shocked me and taught me many good lessons. What I want to say to you all is, can we please just stop mindlessly repeating useless slogans? Before Premier Zhou passed away, he heard that many rural areas, including Huoyan region, were going hungry. Hearing this, he was moved to tears. But I never expected that on this trip, I would be shedding yet more tears. You made me promise to Premier Zhao that you would change the face of the crisis within 3 years and double grain outputs in 5. But you're still saying the same thing now. In another 5 years, will you still be saying the same thing? Dear comrades, you should know that if this goes on, we'll lose both the party and the country. One last word. On my way to the village, I met a team leader of Shuanshui village, Shao An. He is young, and he told me a lot about the true state of things. As for the system of responsibility in production, I'll report back to the central government, and after the proper research, we will decide how to proceed. As for the officials who set him upon this course, I will take no action for now.
Yeah.